How are you doing today? Today we are reviewing the SonicView 360 receivers. We have the 360 Premier and the 360 Elite. Both of these receivers are basically identical. They are PVRs, which means you can hook up a USB hard drive or flash drive to them and you can record digitally. And you can take that media, play it back through your computer, or play it back on the receiver itself. The two differences mainly between these two receivers are in the back. The 360 Premier is a single tuner PVR. It has one port for your satellite line. The 360 Elite is a two-tuner PVR. It has two ports, meaning you have to feed both tuners, and then that will give you the option of recording two things simultaneously or being able to watch one thing while recording something else at the same time. So that you can record two things simultaneously, the SonicView Elite has two USB ports in the back, and both of these receivers also have a USB port in the front. Pretty much all the FTA receivers now are going with USB ports to do file upgrades, and if you're using it as a PVR, you can use a flash drive such as this, or a USB hard drive which will plug right into the front of this to do file updates. Makes it very, very simple, very, very convenient, as opposed to the old way, which is still available, of connecting your 9-pin female serial cable to the computer. Problem with that is a lot of computers aren't even being built with serial cables now, so this is just a much faster, much safer, and more effective way to flash your receiver or to view pictures or anything on it. Both of these receivers have component ports in the back. That's the red, blue, and green for component video. They have optical audio output, the SPDIF. They have S-video, and like I said, they have USB ports in the front and the back. Those are the outputs that they do have. A lot of people think that they are high definition just because they have component output. That is not true. Component does give you a little bit better quality picture than S-video will, but it is a standard definition receiver, which means it's 480i, it's not 1080i. If you want 1080i, you have to go with a high definition receiver. But these are excellent. I recommend these to everybody. The picture quality is great. The remote controls are very, very nice. We have very few problems with the remote controls on these units. They have all the features you want. They're multifunction, so they'll control a TV, VCR, or DVD player, and they work very, very well. The picture quality on the SonicView 360 receivers is excellent, second to none. These are also reasonably priced. They're priced based on what they do. They're priced a little bit less than the ViewSet units, and they are made in Korea, which few units are now. Most units are made in China now, but these are made in Korea, and that's about all the questions that most people ask me, so I think we're going to conclude this review with that, but it is one that I do highly recommend. Okay, we're continuing with our reviews of the 360 Premier and the 360 Elite. We're showing you some screenshots here on both these receivers. They're both basically the same. The one we're looking at here is the SonicView 360 Elite, which is the two-tuner version. Gives you all your installation menus. You go into dish setting right here, and it'll show the satellite list. The Elite gives you Tuner 1 and Tuner 2 options. So if you're connecting two satellite feeds in here so that you can record two things simultaneously, you need to do your antenna settings for both tuners, Tuner 1 and Tuner number 2. All your other features here, it's got your LNB type, frequency, 22 kilohertz setting, transponders, search options. You can set all that really easily right through here. Press the menu button again, it'll take you back to the previous menu. Where you've got your system settings, and here you got user settings, which gives you the ability to change languages, the transparency of the menu, the information timeout, change mode from fade in out to blackout, previous channel. This is kind of a nice feature. You can do a multi or a direct. Multi meaning it'll show you like the last 10 channels or something that you were on. Direct just goes right back to the previous channel. So that's kind of a nice feature right there. You can go to your AV settings. This is one Unless you're in a different country than the United States, most people don't want to change the NTSC setting, but it gives you the option to change it from NTSC to PAL, aspect ratio 4:3 or 16:9, and then the display mode. Time settings has auto adjust, your time offset based on the time zone that you're in, and a feature for daylight savings time. It'll automatically, once you set this to auto, it'll automatically update the current date and time. And then your parental control settings. All these come with a standard passcode from the factory of 4 zeros. You get your receiver lock, menu lock, adult channel lockout for all your parents out there, and you can also change the PIN code here to lock it out so that your kids can't get into it. Once you change the PIN code, even if the receiver is factory defaulted, the kids still can't get back in and reset it up on their own. They do need the passcode to get back into that. Going back to the other features here, USB. That's a big one that people like because this is a recorder. You can connect either a flash drive like we have now or a USB hard drive. You just go to this PVR setting and go into USB drives. From there you can actually choose whether you want the front load or the back load, and then it'll show you all of the files that you have on your hard drive or your flash drive. In this case we have the SonicView Elite factory file and the SonicView Clean System file. If you wanted to update this receiver with one of those files, you simply highlight it, click the OK button, select Software Update, and it'll take the update. We're not going to go through all that right now, but to get out of this, you either just press the menu button or exit, and it'll take you back out. You can also view MP3 player, MP3 songs, I should say, and it has a JPEG viewer for JPEG images. Advanced settings, there's event timers, so you can record things to be recorded at certain times, certain dates, and reminder timers. So it has all the features that a good PVR should have. Like I say, this is the 2-tuner version. The Premier is the single tuner version, and that should conclude the review on this.